apple pie. We're gonna need for the crust 2.5 cup of flour, 1 cup unsalted butter, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon sugar, quarter cup cold water, plus 3 tablespoons of cold water. For the filling, 4 medium-sized apples, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, juice of half lemon, 1.5 tablespoon of cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of flour. We cut the butter into cubes and we put it in the freezer for 1 hour. We peel the apples and we cut it into wedges, not too thin or thick. We mix the apples with the brown sugar, the lemon juice, the cinnamon, and the flour, the 2 tablespoon flour. For the crust, we put the flour with the sugar and salt, teaspoon of sugar, teaspoon of salt in the food processor, and we mix it once. Then we add half of the quantity of the chilled butter and we mix it once or twice. Then we add the other half and we mix it again. Then we add quarter cup of cold water from the fridge. And we mix it. Then we add the 3 tablespoons of water from the top of the food processor while it's working the dough. We know we reach the right dough when we squeeze it by hand and it sticks to each other as a firm dough. We take it out from the food processor and we mix it again by hand and we shape it into a firm dough. Then we cut it into 2 equal sizes and we tap it by hand, flatten it, and we sprinkle it with flour on both sides and we wrap it in a plastic wrap and we put it in the fridge for 1 hour. After we take it out of the fridge, we sprinkle the table with the flour and we flatten it and roll it and open it in a circle shape. Then we roll it in to make it easy for us to pick it up from the table. And we carry it to the baking plate. I use Pyrex 9-inch. Then we roll it out to open it. We press it gently by hand to take the shape of the plate. Then we work on cutting the extra edges. We cut the extra. Then we add the filling inside the pie, on top of the crust, I mean. Then we roll the top same way on top of the flour surface in a circle shape. And we roll it in, also to pick it up from the table. Then we open it on top of the apples to cover it. We also cut the extra edges. Then we tuck the crust, the top layer, behind the bottom layer to seal it. So it's going to be inside the plate and behind the bottom. Then we press on it by fingers to seal it. It will look like this. Now we make opening on the top by knife, so when we bake it, the steams comes out. We preheat the oven on 400 and we place it in the middle rack for 10 to 11 minutes. We bring aluminum foil, then we fold it into half, then another half to reach a square. Then we cut half circle. Then we open it. It should look like this. We're gonna use it in baking. After 10 or 11 minutes of baking the pie, or when it get the edges golden color, we're gonna cover it to prevent it from burning. Then we're gonna put it back in the oven to continue baking. Now the pie is out of the oven, ready. I leave it on the table for half an hour to 1 hour to rest and for the juice to settle inside. Then I garnish it. I sprinkle some powdered sugar on top, and either I serve it as it is or next to vanilla ice cream and enjoy it. I hope you like it. Thank you so much.